What's up? It's John Belcher here, guys. So I want to talk to you really fast about something very different. This is gonna be a very different video than what I normally do, right? And normally I do videos, and my videos tend to be a little, I don't sugarcoat anything, right? I tend to be kind of strict, straight to the point. And I purposely do that, right? I purposely make videos to make people feel a little uncomfortable. And the reason why I do that is because I know the truth in what it's gonna take for you to succeed. I know the truth in what it's gonna take for you to go from person A, who you are now, to go to person B, who you want to be. And the only way you can get there is by knowing the truth, right? And the truth will set you free. So that's why most of my videos, for the most part, are about, basically you stepping up, right? You stepping into your power, and challenging you to always reach the next level and always stretch yourself to be able to manifest the results that you want. But today I decided to do a little different video that's just as powerful, if not more powerful, than a lot of the videos that I do. But basically wanted to talk about having, loving yourself and not being too hard on yourself in business and life in general. Because wherever you are right now, you're going through a process, that was a fly that just actually flew in the camera. That was weird. But anyway, wherever you are right now, there's going to be a process for you to go through to be able to become the person you want to be. Now, through that process, right, whatever it takes for you to go from where you are now to where you want to be, there's going to be times when basically I just lost my train of thought there. Sorry for a second. There's going to be times in your business where you're basically going to feel a little discouraged, right? You may feel a little down on yourself. You may even actually start beating yourself up, right? And sometimes in my business, I used to do this years ago. I don't do this anymore, but this was something that I could have had a lot more success a lot faster if I wasn't beating myself up. And a lot of times we're in a position in our life where we're looking at our age, we're looking at our circumstances, and we feel we should be much further, right? Or we feel that our goals aren't met. And because of that, we start to have negative viewpoints about ourselves, right? We start to tell ourselves negative things and have limiting beliefs. But you can't beat yourself up like that, right? You gotta love yourself no matter what. Whether or not you're having the success that you want, you still gotta love yourself and realize that there's power and greatness within you, because the truth is there is. And the more you can be okay with the fact that things are going exactly how they should go in your life, right? Things are going exactly how they should go in your life. You can have a level of acceptance, right? And you can love yourself, and you can be happy about who you are no matter what, and understand that I'm growing, and I'm willing to do what I need to do to get to the person I want to be. And once you know that, you're willing to do whatever you want to do to get to where you want to be, and you're taking action on that. That's all you need to know. That's enough for you to know that you're a successful person. That's enough for you to know that you're capable and that success is coming your way. But when you always looking at the fact that you may not have gotten a sale, or you're always looking at the fact that you may not be where you want to be, you may not be living in the neighborhood you're living in, you may not be surrounded by the people you want to be surrounded by, you may not be taking vacation trips like you want to take vacation trips, you may not be able to have your first $1,000 day online, you may not be able to earn your first 6 figures in a year or 7 figures in a year. There's some people who feels like 6 figures in a year is not enough for them, right? But I want you to know that you never want to get caught up in beating yourself up. You always want to have don't be too hard on yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. Do not be too hard on yourself, because when you're too hard on yourself, it just discourages you more, and it just causes your self-esteem to take a tank and a nosedive down. And the worst thing that can happen to you for anything in your life is for you to have a low confidence, a low self-esteem, because the number one thing that's going to propel you to your success, propel you to the abundance, and quitting your job and being able to create your own income, impacting your family, impacting the world, right? Going off to create 6 figures in your life. The number one thing that's going to allow that to happen is your confidence in yourself, the love that you have for yourself, because basically how you view yourself is how the world is going to receive you, right? And the same thing goes for business, is how you put yourself out there is how the world is going to see you, right? And this is why I say things like do videos and smile in your videos, right? And let people know you're a real person, because that's the stuff that people want to see. But first you got to love you. First you have to be okay with who you are and where you are, and understand that there's going to be a process to get to where you want to be. And it's perfectly okay. It's perfectly okay. There's nothing wrong. If you feel a little uncomfortable after getting started in business, you're supposed to feel uncomfortable. You're supposed to feel uncomfortable. You're not supposed to feel like you're doing the same thing that you've been doing. You're supposed to feel uncomfortable. It's a natural, normal feeling. If you're taking more action than you've ever taken in your life, and you feel a little uncomfortable, you're supposed to feel uncomfortable. That's the whole reason. That's the only way that growth can happen. Growth can only happen if you're feeling uncomfortable. If you're feeling uncomfortable, that's where growth happens. That's where your biggest breakthrough happens, right? But I want you to know that everything happening right now in your life is happening by design for a reason, right? And depending on how you weather the storm, right? Or how you get through the process, depending on how you view that, is gonna determine whether or not you get out on top on the other side. And people have been asking me lately, a lot of people have been asking me about the 300 to Freedom movement. Like, let me say that again. It's a 300 to Freedom movement, right? We're not just a team, right? This is more so an idea, like a way of life, right? A way of thinking. And it doesn't have anything to do with just 300 people, right? We're trying to go for thousands and then millions of people, right? Not just 300 people. The 300 is just metaphorically related to the movie 300. If you've ever seen 300, 300 was basically about 300 men who had to go up against thousands and thousands of men. It was only 300 of them, and they were super, super outnumbered. But through their drive, through their will, and through their belief in themselves and their faith, they were able to actually beat thousands of men, and it was just 300 of them. So that's why we say the movement is called 300 to Freedom. You know, this is basically like a leadership factory, not just about skill sets and running your business, but also personal development, right? Stuff that makes you feel fulfilled, stuff that makes you feel like you're living a purposeful life, because the truth is you're great. The truth is you're possible. The truth is everything you ever wanted is coming your way. The truth is every single last thing you've ever dreamed of is happening for you, right? Every single last thing. But you can don't ever be too hard on yourself. Whether or not you're getting results or not yet, don't be too hard on yourself. Never be too hard on yourself. Always have a positive viewpoint of self, no matter what's going on in your life, right? Because in the Bible, one of the statements says whether or not you believe in God or whatever, that, you know, that's not what we're talking about in this video. But one of the most important quotes to me that's so quotable to me is as a man thinketh, so is he. As a man thinketh, so is he. And when you say man, it's not just really men, right? As well as women, right? Women are super powerful, right? I feel like women are actually more powerful than men, but that's a whole nother topic. But I'm just saying, like, you got to understand that your viewpoint of view is going to determine your success. Your viewpoint of view is going to determine your relationships. Your viewpoint of view is going to determine your life, your reality, everything, right? Is going to determine how your kids look up to you. It's going to determine how your parents look at you, how your family looks at you. It's going to determine a lot of great things for you. So it's free to have a positive viewpoint of yourself. It's free to be empowered and tell yourself positive things, right? So do that in your life, in your everyday life. Tell yourself positive things and know that you're great. And if you're looking for an opportunity, you need a way to make money from home, or you need a way to earn benefits and also help other people to earn benefits so that you can make money, click the link below. You'll be able to get access to a group where you'll be able to see more about Motor Club of America. That's the vehicle that we're using to basically help people step into their power, earn the income they deserve, and just take their life and their business to the next level, guys. So that's really what my message is for today, is just love on yourself. Love on yourself. Love on yourself, because you are possible, you are capable, and you are great. This is Jonathan Belcher. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.